Hello and welcome to the 51st episode of the 30s podcast. My name is Clint.
Uncle Marcus.
Hey, Uncle Marcus.
What's going on, Clint?
Oh, a lot of exciting stuff. We have a guest today.
Yeah, producer
As
Caesar
well as
is
producer
here.
Caesar.
I'm here too.
Yeah, okay.
There he goes.
Yes, we have a very special guest on the show today. It is Jasmine Panneman.
Ooh, hello.
Welcome to the show, Jasmine.
I am very honored to be here. I'm honored.
Also known as 500 Days of Jasmine.
What a,
Yeah.
what a great handle.
Thank you.
It's,
Yeah.
You know, like back when I first
can't
met you,
believe
I
I
was like,
got
oh,
it.
okay, whatever. But
Yeah.
it's just like sustained such a
Yeah.
life, and it's got such a like.
I'm not letting that go.
No,
you know,
no,
like
go for it.
I'm so surprised I got that handle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's got to be another one.
500 Days of Jasmine, like 92.
No, yeah.
like you know.
You have no number and no
No,
dashes, no
wow.
underscores. Yeah.
No.
Do you want to explain?
I snagged that.
You want to explain where that came from?
How?
Oh, it's from 500 Days of Summer,
Okay.
which is my middle name.
There we go.
Ooh.
Is Summer.
So it's perfect.
And I love that movie.
Okay.
Which is a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's well, we can talk about that right away then. 500 Days of Summer, because when I was younger and I watched that movie, I had very strong opinions about
Yeah.
it, about summer in particular.
Yeah.
But as then I'm older, I'm like, oh, she was right. She's like,
Yeah.
she's the one.
Yeah.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt is the asshole
Yeah.
in that movie. Because I used to think the opposite.
I think that used to be my favorite movie. Like I used to watch it over and over again. Now that I'm older, it makes me really sad.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Why?
it makes I don't know, just life. I don't know.
Yeah.
And like I can see both sides actually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can see both sides. I think I was more of a summer girl, and then like Tom I can see too.
Yeah,
now.
Tom, that's his name.
But it's just like
Yeah.
it's sad. I don't know.
It is kind of a sad movie.
Just like wow.
Yeah,
You
I watched it a few months ago, and I was very unsympathetic to Tom for most of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy's like a fucking,
Yeah.
like, just stop it.
He's an
Yeah.
asshole. He's delusional.
He's delusional.
That's what it is.
He
It's
is.
like-
He's
yeah.
out of touch with the reality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
get
it's
it,
interesting
dude.
because Summer is very in touch with reality about being
Yeah.
just, this is this, this is this, this
Yeah.
is this, this is this. That's all it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just
Yeah.
doesn't want to hear it. So,
Yeah. He definitely did not want to hear
No.
what yeah.
yeah. And you see it throughout the movie. She just like, tells him over and over again. He just doesn't hear it. It's so frustrating to watch.
It
but,
is. Yeah.
Anyway, enough about that movie.
Great soundtrack though.
Great
Ooh,
soundtrack.
Great soundtrack.
It still is
Yeah.
good today.
It is a
That's what
no
lured me to the
skip.
movie in the first place.
It
was
is.
the soundtrack.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not my kind of movie to watch. And then I
Yeah.
heard the soundtrack. Now I was like, all right, I'll give it
The
a shot.
soundtrack is A1.
Yeah. Real quick, another movie that also did that for me, got me from the soundtrack, is the Marie Antoinette movie.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's another
Yeah.
I think that at the same time were my two movies.
Yeah,
Like,
I was in a Borders bookstore going through the CDs. Borders bookstore CDs. That's how old it was.
Oh,
And I saw the Marie Antoinette soundtrack, and I was like, "This actually fucking rad."
dude, it's so good.
I
It
watched
is
the
so good. They have like the Strokes, Susie and the Banshees.
Yeah, Radio.
There's like this
Radio Department.
like it's like a Fools Rush In cover by like Bow Wow Wow or something.
Yeah, yeah.
It is so good.
Yeah.
It's like yeah.
Bow Wow.
It's not.
so
It's not
ra-
him. Not
it's, no,
Lil
it's
Bow.
Bow Wow Wow.
Yeah, Bow
it's like
Wow Wow.
a
Is it a
really
different
like
guy?
poppy. It's a girl group or like
Oh,
a band.
girl.
It's
Yeah.
like very 80s. It's the person that sings "I Want Candy."
Yeah.
Oh.
It's that one. Like so, it's very poppy, very like,
Yeah.
but it's such a good
It's called
soundtrack.
Aphrodisiac. I think.
Yeah. Oh, that one.
Aphrodisiac.
Is that? And then there's another one. It's like Full Russian.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right.
And then there's like Hong Kong Garden
Hong
by
Kong Gardens.
Sushi.
Yeah, Susie and Banshees.
Oh my god.
Damn. I gotta re-listen to this.
You have to
You have
listen
to,
to
yeah.
it.
Oh my god.
There's other ones I can't remember. Like
With Kristen Dunst as Marie
Yeah.
Antoinette?
that is
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's Sophia Coppola.
Sophia Coppola.
Sophia.
She knows how to pull a soundtrack
She
too.
Yeah.
like that and like Virgin Suicides by her.
Yeah.
You love Virgin Suicides
Yes.
soundtrack too.
Yes, I do.
That's Sophia Coppola knows how to make
Lost
a
in
soundtrack.
Translation's got a good soundtrack
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Anything with a good soundtrack, I'll be like, okay.
Yeah, I gotta give it
It's
a
my
shot.
favorite movie.
Yeah.
It's my favorite movie now.
Look, because I see the cover in Marie Antoinette, I'm like, I'm not gonna be into that. But then I see the soundtrack, like, okay, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, that would have been nothing without the soundtrack. I really
Yeah,
think that.
yeah. So let's get into it then. Jasmine and I have known each other for 11 years now.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Shout out.
Long time.
One of my longest relationships
Yeah.
with friends.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we've been
incredible.
through the trenches together.
Literal trenches.
I was thinking about it earlier today in like
God.
preparation because there's so many stories that we have
Dude.
about just crazy shit that we've done that it's like I don't even know where to start
It's so
from.
much.
Yeah.
So
We're trauma bonded.
We
absolutely.
are absolutely trauma bonded. The thing that stuck out to me the most was like a toxic relationship that we were in with other people, kind of, and I was like, once you get through that, it's like
Yeah.
you can do anything.
Yeah.
And Yeah, just crazy. There's been so
drunkard.
much. Yeah.
Because where did you guys meet?
We met at work.
At work, yeah. So Jasmine also works the same place that I do. We're at different locations now.
Same company.
Same company. But yeah, we met there, and just it was like a battle of attrition in the trenches because like it's in a restaurant, so it's already a unique kind of working experience. Now that you're learning, because you work on one now, it's like a very unique kind of experience where you're around these people all the time, more than your family.
Yeah.
And then like there's a combination of young people and old people, and just like there's all kinds of fuckery that goes on, and it's in the trenches. That's really what it is.
I do feel like Marcus was like one of the it was me and Marcus were the only voices of reason. And like it was like the office moments, like where you look in the camera, like this cannot be fucking real. Like, and it was like me and Marcus realized like these people are
Crazy.
characters.
Yeah, there's been that's a good way. I haven't thought about it like that in a long time. There really was office moments where we're like, where are the cameras right now?
Yeah, like we just we cannot be witnessing what we're witnessing.
Yeah, and it not so much now, but it would lead outside of work too, where we'd hang out with a lot of these people and just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing here? How are people living like this? You know who I'm talking about too.
Cigarettes, beef jerky sticks everywhere.
It seems like such a lifetime. Okay.
We would just go like.
We used to hang out with these people. They're not going to listen to this. We used to hang out with these people. I won't name them in case they. But whatever. They lived in really poor living conditions.
Shame.
Damn.
But we were all very young then. We were like 21, 22, 23. Yeah. None of us had money, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But it was just like
they lived like
squalor.
You would like there was just like a pack of cigarettes and like you would like walk to their porch and it's just like a pack of cigarettes and a lighter.
Empty beer bottle. Yeah.
And you would go into their house and be like beef jerky wrappers. Slim Jim wrappers. And then like their cutlery was from our restaurant. Was from our restaurant.
They had taken stuff
and they would have like the cheese graters and stuff like that. And it was just like like I said, like, what am I seeing? What am I experiencing?
It was
right
like
now?
living in a movie. And it was one of those. It's like that was like a hangout back then. So we go there to just hang out and then like play beer pong or just drink. When we were all drinking of age, we weren't that young, but it was just like it's like a movie.
It was,
and it seems like such a lifetime ago, and so it's a thing that I don't think either of us would do now.
No,
that it's like, oh my god,
go over to some poor's house.
Yeah,
it was just
with
like
cigarettes.
I think that
cigarettes on the porch.
It's not that. It's just the alternative is we go to like a bar now or a restaurant.
Oh yeah.
We go like have a fun experience instead of like going to someone's like crack shack.
Yeah, it was a crack shack, dude. It was a back house.
Spending time there and like, yeah, I'm down to come over. Yeah, it was a back house. That's probably should paint a bigger picture. It was a back house. It wasn't like a home.
I see it now.
And it's just.
It wasn't a home.
It wasn't a home. A home is what you make
home,
it. Yeah. You can make your car your home if you want. This was a step above that.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so we've gone back. There's lots of stories we could tell. I wanted to bring you onto the show not only for stories, but you're very interesting in that I think I'm kind of like this too. Is that we're so much different than how we used to be way back then.
Oh yeah.
I can't.
Sure.
I'm sure if I looked hard enough, I could find like a picture of us from back then, like maybe those Vegas pictures, and you wouldn't even recognize the two of us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just in terms of like the clothes that we wear, like weight, height, muscle, and you look totally different people. Yeah. And you especially are really unique because you're always changing up your style and your look and and everything. It's you look great today.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. He told me I was going to be on camera.
Yeah.
You're going to want to watch this one.
Yes, you're going to want to watch this on YouTube.
My Stevie Nicks look.
Yeah, you're in the 70s look now, and I said she looked like Penny Lane.
Yeah.
Penny Lane.
Another style icon.
Yeah, from Almost Famous. But it's just I wanted to have you on, and like, you want to talk about that at all? Is that like something that you consciously do, or is it just kind of like, I'm into this thing right now, so I'm just gonna, you want to talk about that at all?
I definitely am like, I guess, a vein to aesthetics.
Yeah.
I do love a look.
Yes.
And it'll always come organically to me. I'm not gonna force something that I don't want to like do, but I'm like, hey, I really like this. I've always loved music.
Yeah.
I've always loved older music. And I got like the older I get, the more like comfortable you come with yourself.
Right.
And I think you get to know yourself a little bit more.
Yes.
And so I just started like being more, I don't know, less judgmental, and I just stopped caring about what's super trendy, and I was like, this really fits my style and my personality. And
because I remember that time when you were all about like, this is what's big right now.
Yeah,
this is what I'm gonna be
for sure.
Yeah.
I still like, I'm not gonna say I still like my trendy things. I got my Stanley Cup, you know, my Stanley Cup or whatever that is.
Yeah.
But I definitely, I take pride in my own personal style.
Yeah.
And that's like, I guess, I don't know if it's vain, but that's one of my favorite things about myself is that I have a very strong sense of style, and I have like, I know what I want to look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is interesting that you said feeling more comfortable in whatever, as just getting older, because we've talked about that before on here, especially me, of just like, the older you get, it's like, I'm just going to be what I want to be, and I'm not even going to be worried about what anyone else thinks in a healthy way. You know, it's like, so you're saying like you like this aesthetic right now, so you're going to put it on and wear it. Like, and let's be real, no one else really looks like you when you're outside.
I definitely get looks. Yeah. That's why I was like, normally I would like, when I was younger, I would feel uncomfortable.
Right, with people looking at you.
Yeah. And then, because this is like, I am like a little time capsule or whatever. Now I'm like, that's why I like it.
It's cool. Remember when we came back to work after the pandy?
Yeah.
And we did that stupid class together, and you had to hold the room for me because I didn't have my ID?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that day we had this stupid class together, and
I forgot about that.
She looked like Cher. Like, and I noticed, I clocked it when I saw her. I was like, it looks like fucking Cher.
Yeah, and like plaid pants.
Yeah, and then we did the class, and like we were waiting outside to do something, and then like someone from across the way was like shouted out at you like they liked how you looked or whatever, and it was like, that's really cool.
Yeah,
you know,
you have to like own it.
Yeah,
and like if you like it and you're confident about it, like it's gonna come off.
The compliments feel good too.
It does. No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, and like you don't look like everyone else. Like,
right.
Which is not. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's a skill. It's like a trained skill that you have.
Yeah. I'm very like, I'm like I said, I'm a slave to an aesthetic. I definitely am researching. Like I have like a Pinterest board of like Stevie Nicks outfits and like Cher outfits, and I'm thinking of someone else that I really like. Stevie and Cher are my two big ones.
Yeah. While we're on this Stevie and Cher real quick, we can get back to what we're talking about, but the Barbie trailer came out today, the new one. I don't know if you guys have watched it. Maybe we can watch it later. But they were playing Mama Cass in it.
Oh, which one?
Cass Elliot.
They didn't want to do
Make Your Own Music one.
Yeah.
And I was like, because I like Mama Cass.
Yeah.
But it was just like, and that's 70s too. But it was oh, it's so perfect.
Yeah.
Like there's something about 70s music.
It's so good. I
think that's why I love Almost Famous.
Yeah.
It's just like
so good.
It's so good. And it sustains itself now. This is 50 years later.
It is, yeah.
And it's timeless. And
yeah.
I will be watching the Barbie movie.
70s. Oh, yeah. It's going to be good. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's going to be really, really good.
Yeah, it looks good.
And I'm sure it's going to have a great soundtrack.
I'm sure it will. I can show you guys later if you haven't seen it, but they announced who's going to be on it today.
Oh, who?
We'll talk about it.
Oh, okay.
It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to have great music. Watch Barbie. But yeah, it's really unique to, as someone seeing it throughout the years, because people that I'm sure have met you now who are like, oh, this is it. And I'm like, oh, it wasn't like that 5 years ago. It's just like it's just not anything bad, but it's like, it was really cool to see that.
Yeah.
And to know somebody that's like that. It just was like, evolve. I'm going to do my thing.
Yeah. You got to constantly be growing, and, you know, people think like sometimes like change is like, oh, you've changed.
Yeah.
Well, you know, oh, you're not.
Thank you, I have.
It is,
thank you.
I think that's what life is about, honestly. I don't, like, why be complacent?
Right. People are like afraid of it. Like it's a negative thing.
You've changed.
Change is good.
But
I'm like,
I think all of us have appreciated our changes.
Yeah. I think it also means you've gone through experiences. I feel like no one changes without.
It's a nice badge of honor of getting older.
Yeah.
It's almost like, I feel like lately I've been able to, you know, like Boy Scouts to get the badges. Yeah. I'm able to put on the 30s badge. And I think I've earned it now because I'm 34 now, but I feel like I was never really afraid of getting older. But then once I went into this decade, I'm like, okay, well, this is the next step. And I just kind of like fumbled around for a little bit. And now I feel like, okay, I earned the badge now. Like I'm comfortable. Yeah. I changed up my style and my appearance too. And it's just like, and I did it for me mostly.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like.
And you like it.
And I like it too. That's what's great. Once you do it, once you find it and you realize you're going to be like, I want this, I want to be this. And then you feel good in it. I think other people see that too. They notice, you can give off an energy when you're happy. And
yeah, it gives off an energy for sure.
But yeah, it's been interesting to see that.
Yeah, it's a long ride.
It's a long ride, yeah. Everyone will get there someday.
Yeah, I recommend it. I recommend finding your own personal style and your own, and just being confident with how.
Yeah.
Finding who you are.
Yes, with who you are. And it's a different journey for everyone.
It is.
And it's, happens at different times. But once it does, it's great. So we talked about working in restaurants. We could talk about that forever. Oh, God. But this is what this show is. So
talking about trauma.
Yeah,
it's like that's work. Yeah, work is traumatizing.
Yeah, it is traumatizing. Like, I think what's uniquely, I already said it, special about working in a restaurant is that you see these people every day, all day. So they're kind of in a weird way your family almost. Unwanted family. Some of them.
Yeah.
To where like you have to try to not get invested in these people. Like you have to make it a conscious effort because I'm sure you do it too. Every once in a while, like I'll kind of like, oh, what's going on? Like,
for sure. You have to take a step back.
Yeah, with like the tea or whatever. And then I have to be like, it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care.
Dude, I have started doing that too, which I think is gross.
Yeah.
You got to take a step back. Yeah. And like, I am not going to let work consume my every thought. Yeah. Even the work drama or whatever.
Unless it's work that you love, which I don't.
Yeah. The one that we,
Yeah. You shouldn't invest too much, invest that kind of energy into it because it's not going to give you anything back.
It's not.
So there's so much wasted time I think we both have of like being involved with people at work.
Oh God,
it's just like, I wish I could get that time back. But
yeah.
I did learn a lot from that too.
Yeah.
So.
Did you ever date someone from work? And then they still worked with you after you broke up?
I don't know. Yeah, I have. Yeah.
That's
horrible.
That's when it's really, really rough.
Yeah.
It's because everyone else gets involved.
Yeah.
And everyone else is involved the whole time. They're all watching you.
Yeah. There's people, though, that date, like, multiple people from work. Or, like, they've, like, just go, like, from one person to the next. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? They have no shame, whatever. Like,
there's two. Okay, I see both sides of this. There's the one side, though, where I'm like, don't, like... You all know each other here. If it doesn't work out, we're all gonna know, like all that stuff. So, which we've been in plenty of those situations.
Yeah, that's what I've seen it so many times. It's just like,
it's like you're gonna have people pick side, whatever. But then there's the other side where I'm like, I get it around these people all the time. So unless you make an effort to like date outside, I could see why it could be hard.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not.
It's never really good.
No. The people that are serial work daters, like
serial work daters.
And we all know who they are too.
Yeah. No,
we do. We're all like, he fucked her.
Yeah, no, that's right. No, that's literally what it is.
Him. They fucked their exes.
Like,
it's like
that's why I was like, like I got one. That's it. So I don't feel bad. Like there's people that are just like a web of just
the place. Yeah. It's like the it's always thing with Charlie with like the map.
It's literally like
everyone's linked to this person somehow. It's like
it's linked to all one person.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. His name is Derek.
No. Yeah. There are
Derek's right in the middle.
There are the handful of where it's like it's you and everybody else.
Yeah.
You're the one connection.
Yeah. There are definitely a couple people that come to mind.
Yeah. We won't name them.
I know we will not.
But you know who you are if you're listening.
Yeah, we're gonna cease and desist. You'll get a cease and desist on this.
No. We don't sign NDAs or anything. It's fine. But yeah, enough about that. I wanted to talk about what you do. Well, you still work there, but what you do now with Pure Bear.
Oh,
is it
bar?
Bar.
Yeah,
okay,
bar. It's the French bar.
Okay,
BARRE.
And and yoga. Right?
Oh, and do yoga. Yeah.
So you've always really been, the last
my adult life.
Been really into like fitness and wellness and eating well, all that stuff, and then that led you into doing what you do now.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that at all? Like how you found that and what you get from that and all?
Yeah. I got into fitness, like Marcus said, and I joined Equinox at one point, and the trainers there, like the instructors there, are just so awesome, and they're just so fun, and I was like, dude, I wish I could be like them. And then I started thinking, like, why can't I be like them? And I asked my spin instructor from LA Fitness. I really loved her classes. She played like rap and hip hop and spin, like Tupac and like Biggie Smalls and Jay-Z. I was like, hey, like, how did you get into this? And she was like, hey, like, I got my certification through LA Fitness, which is really easy to do. And it literally got my foot in the door. and like got my resume starting to build during the pandemic. And then we got like the call back to go to Disney. I was like really depressed.
Yeah.
And then one of my other closest friends, Clarina, like she like straight up was like, I'm not going back. And like just didn't go back. And I was just like so jealous. I was just so like, oh my God, like I have to go back.
Yeah.
She had another like like it wasn't the end of the world for her. And so like I was just like, I'm gonna apply to something just to get another job and, you know, start getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And so I applied and they hired me at Pure Barre. And I was like the final member of the team. So it was definitely meant to be, and I fell in love with it. It was like a month of training, and it was like the hardest thing ever. I cried multiple times. It's pretty intense training. But I've been doing it for 2 years, and I really loved it. I still really love it. I'm hoping to build like my career there, and then I just got my yoga certification, 200 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. My 200 hour. Yeah, thank you. I just got my 200 hour yoga certification. Yeah, thank you. And then I'm hoping to like do like little events with that. I want to do puppy yoga at one point.
Yeah.
Puppy yoga, goat yoga. It's literally they have you do yoga and there's like puppies around and they just like crawl all over. Yeah, and usually there's some sort of like charity. It's like for a charity for dogs. Like usually like they're like the shelter's puppies come and do it, and then like the proceeds go to the animal shelter, or all the dogs are like adoptable or something like that.
Yeah,
something
I've
like
seen
that.
the goat one before.
The goat one,
goats,
I want to do that too because goats like to stand on things. Yeah. So it's but they're baby goats too, I believe. They're baby goats.
Yeah, they put a full-grown goat on your back.
Here he is. Here's Boris.
Now really do downward dog with this goat on your back.
I can't do upward dog.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's interesting that you said in the pandemic that, or COVID, when you lost your job and you wanted to do that, because I was kind of the same way where I got very, I still am kind of complacent. We're at Disney, but it's like, we know where I work, we make a lot of money there.
Yeah.
So that right up to closing, I was like, oh, this is like, it's stupid how much money we're making here. And I'm like, this is not going away.
Yeah.
And then once that was taken from me, I was really had to think about like, well, realize like I don't like doing this. Like,
no,
you
like, don't. Yeah,
I didn't want to go back. That's what it was. Where it was like I don't want to go. I made money, but I really don't want to go back there.
No, the money wasn't worth.
The money wasn't worth such unfulfilling work.
It's very unfulfilling.
So then I started getting into comedy and writing, and this, and I was like, this just feels good.
Really good.
I'm
I
excited.
think once you get a taste of like. I thought before the pandemic, like, you know, like having a job, nobody likes their job. Nobody likes their job.
Nobody likes
their
job.
That's just something you have to do. You got to get used to it. And then I found a job that I liked. And I was like, dude, you can make money doing what you like.
Yeah.
And, like, you really can. Like, it is possible. And that just kind of opened my eyes. And I feel like unless you know that feeling, you're just going to be stuck in an, unfulfilling job.
It was one of the blessings of the pandemic. It was like... I know it's not just us. We've talked to other people that were, once they lost their jobs, they were like, I'm not going back there.
No.
I'm doing something else.
Yeah.
And it's just great that worked out for you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You too. I'm like, we're doing things.
It's great. Like
we're slowly transitioning
It takes time. It takes like I still have to we still have both have to work there.
I still am like the people that just up and quit. Like I have so much respect for those people. Like it takes it takes balls. I can't either. I'm like building the courage.
Yes.
I used to have such a
dream about it.
I used to have a fear of quitting there. Like a legit like fear, like, oh my God, like I'm gonna quit and then fucking recession's gonna happen.
Yes.
And then recently, like literally within like last 2 months, that fear has turned into like excitement. Yeah. I'm like really excited to quit one day. Like I'm really, really excited.
Same.
Yeah.
There is part of me though that, because I don't hate the job. Yeah. There is part of me that's like, I could do this like once a week, maybe. Like because I do genuinely enjoy being a bartender is a little bit different. Yeah. So I do genuinely enjoy kind of socializing with people. Yeah. Or also like we're privy to like behind the scenes stuff, you know, and like we get to do we have opportunities that not everyone else does. Yeah, that's
always awesome. Yeah.
So it's like that stuff's fun, you know, and I wouldn't necessarily want to get rid of that, but also like if opportunity knocked, like, you know, bye.
Yeah.
You know? So
if they gave that option, you know, like you can work like a regular restaurant where you can just like kind of pick up shifts if you just wanted to.
Like, that's how I feel right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
It's I know so many people like regular bars. You can come in and out.
Yeah, you can be like, you were like, just let me know if you need a hand one day.
I've been here 2 months. Yeah, I know, but I come in. Yeah,
I'll come in and sling drinks.
If they could do that, I'd be like, let's do it.
Yeah, 'cause it is a fun job, but it's just not fulfilling.
Yeah.
So once you find fulfilling work, it just feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm 1 foot out the door.
Yeah.
You gotta stay 1 foot.
You gotta stay 1 foot out the door. So you're a big cruise girl.
Oh yeah.
You go on a lot of cruises, Disney cruises. I'm going on a cruise in October to the
are
Bahamas.
you? What cruise line?
Norwegian.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, yeah. Are you guys going together?
No.
No, I couldn't get the tickets back then.
Oh, damn.
Couldn't pay for that.
Yeah, so I'm going, but I've been on a few cruises.
Yeah.
Those
I remember the Carnival.
It's just a different experience. If you've been on those Carnival cruises, you know what you're getting into. That's why they're so cheap. This one is not cheap. But how many cruises have you been on?
I've been on 16.
16 cruises.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Are they all Disney cruise?
They have all been Disney.
All of them?
Yeah.
So tell me about a Disney cruise. What about Disney cruises makes you come back 16 times?
Oh my god. I'm honestly like a big Disney person.
Yeah.
I am. I love Disney, but like almost kind of quietly, but not quietly. There has to be a time and place for me. Like I don't talk like the Disney adult, like just.
It's not a good look.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, I like just. I love talking to them or whatever. I can have a conversation, like, but I'm not gonna be like talking about this all the time.
You're not gonna be wearing like a denim jacket with patches.
No, and like people are like, you want to go? I can go to Disneyland anytime I want, and people are gonna ask me, you want to go? No, I don't want to go. I go for Halloween. That's the only time I go.
Yeah, I went last night actually.
Oh yeah, I have not been since Halloween.
I had 3 beers and then peace out.
Yeah, you go and drink.
I didn't go on any rides. I didn't go on any attractions. Just had drinks, walked around.
No, it's just too much. I heard like somebody like describe Disney cruises like the theme parks without the stress.
Oh, okay.
And like the crowds. Yeah. And that's literally what it is.
Sounds great.
It is so fun. Yeah. I can't take the crowds of the theme parks, but I love Disney and all that stuff. And it just gives me like that Disney magic that I thought was like kind of like, I was like disenchanted. And then I went on Disney cruise and it's very much alive and it's just so fun. They treat you like royalty.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a reason why they're expensive. They treat you like really, really good.
Are there a lot of kids on there?
There are, but the good thing is that there's kids clubs. Okay. And this is what I tell people. The kids clubs, like, they love them and they stay in them all day. And they're literally like locked away in there.
They're locked up.
I mean, that's pretty much. They can't come out by themselves. It's like it's like literally like the little magic bands. Like they have to scan. Like their parents have to like scan them in and out.
Okay. That's the dream.
No, it is. Yeah, literally, and they love being in there because they
love it. They love being in their box.
It's like the Millennium Falcon. They have the Millennium Falcon, and they have like Captain America and Doctor Strange in there, like walking around talking. They have different superheroes coming talking.
That's actually kind of.
No, it is. They do like.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, let's go.
No, yeah, they have open houses, and then you can go meet like Thor. Yeah. That's so it's really cool, and they also have like the adult only like pool deck.
Yeah.
And so there are like you can totally, like I said, like I rarely ever see kids like running amok like at the theme parks.
Yeah. That's always my hesitation about doing a Disney cruise.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be surrounded by just
out of all my 16 cruises, I've only seen one kid have an actual meltdown once, and then like she was there on the first night, and it was like at dinner. And she was not there.
They got rid of her.
They threw her overboard.
They moved her table. I think they moved her. Yeah, we didn't say anything. I think, or maybe it was like a mom and just the baby.
Yeah.
And the baby was not having. She was like 2. But I didn't see her at dinner again after that. Yeah. They must have moved or they went somewhere.
They threw her overboard.
Yeah.
They're probably wondering.
I feel like they're very stern on those cruises. There's a no tolerance policy.
I know.
For fuckery on here.
I know. It was tossed her overboard.
Yeah.
They do like a pre-screening for parents and kids.
Yeah.
Where they're like, so this is a fake scenario. We're gonna sit you in a dining hall. We're gonna see just feel the room.
People with notepads watching.
Denied. Yeah, you're denied entry.
You make one squeal, we're done.
Yeah.
That was it. We're out.
Yeah. Would you go on any other cruises besides Disney? Or are you just so used to that one now that?
I don't know.
And
I probably
we get
would.
The discount too.
Yeah, I probably would. Because I like going on vacations.
Yeah.
In general. Yeah. I probably do Princess or something like that. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I probably would if I was like, you want to go somewhere else? Like, yeah, sure. Okay. But like,
So
They
enthused.
does have. No, yeah. I mean, yeah, I would go because my mom wants me to go on a princess cruise with her.
Okay.
And I was like, I would consider it.
What's a princess cruise?
It's Princess is like another cruising company.
Okay.
That's actually really good. It's like right up there with Disney, but a little bit cheaper. Yeah.
Okay. Because you started a cruise page.
Oh, I
Like
did.
you
Yeah.
did, yeah.
I'm starting my cruise Instagram. I want to do
Yeah.
like a cruise vlog.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I want to.
Yeah,
It's just a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
I'm like,
We went to Universal Studios. Well, I went to Universal Studios, and I was gonna try and make content out of it. It's so much work.
it's so
dude.
much work.
And you just can't enjoy the
yeah.
experience either.
No, it is. I
Yeah.
was like, I can do it on my phone and still enjoy it. But like, if I had a camera, like the vlogging
Yeah.
cameras, I don't know if I could do
I
it.
had the microphone.
Oh, did-
and
yeah.
the phone was the camera, but I was like, this is just too much. And I
Yeah.
did the VIP thing there, so I was
Oh,
like, I
yeah.
have to, like, someone's here talking to me, like guiding me through this. I can't do it.
No, yeah.
So
It's so much work.
it's a lot of work.
It's like, but I was like, dude, I would love to do that and just, I'm already there all the time. So
Yeah. Yeah.
And I like documenting stuff. So, but
Yeah.
it's just like the editing too, and like
A lot of work.
it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do an Instagram page and
Yeah.
do some reels and stuff like that.
yeah, I think that's
I'll work my way up.
work your earn the blue check mark.
Yeah,
Instead of
yeah, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
I'll buy that blue check mark.
Yeah. This goes back to like the health or fitness stuff, but you always post a lot of good food. Or
Oh,
like,
yeah.
especially today when I saw what you posted today
Oh,
about
yeah, my
your
Trader
chef.
Joe's
You should do a lot
thing.
of that stuff because I do look at what you buy sometimes. I'm like, that looks good. I'm gonna
People
try that.
always ask me. People always ask me what I'm eating at night. I cook for the most part my own food.
Yeah, 'cause you always have,
I
like,
cook at my own food. Yeah,
unique.
I don't
food.
really eat out.
Yeah.
Like ever.
Yeah.
Very rarely. I do like to make my own food. I like to make healthier food.
Yeah.
But I thought about that too. But that's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
And I feel like my kitchen's like not aesthetic enough.
Okay.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like all the people that they have like these. We do have granite like counters,
Yeah.
but like they're not like they're like darker granite. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
It's a lot of
just
work.
a lot of work.
Yeah.
I do it sometimes.
You do.
With
Oh
the
yeah,
cooking
you
stuff,
do a good. Yeah.
and it is a lot of work.
Yeah.
You have to like each step. You have to stop.
And then
what
if you
you're
like mess
doing,
up,
like,
you're like fuck.
yeah, if it looks bad, you're like, well, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
do that.
It's like, what if it turns out ugly?
Oh,
Then you're
yeah.
just like delete it all.
We talked about that
Yeah.
on here. Or there's times where I cook food and I do like the whole thing, and I'm like, this doesn't look good, so I don't post it.
Yeah.
Or there's times where it doesn't taste good,
Yeah,
but it looks
it's
good,
good.
so I'm still like put it up there, and people are like, oh wow, like delicious. I'm like, guys, it tasted like shit. So there is that too. But yeah, I think it'd be. You do a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's not necessarily prepping the food.
Yeah.
I am invested when you just take a picture of your stuff
yeah.
when you're in Trader Joe's.
My Trader
Yeah.
Joe's, yeah. I'm always
You
on
always-
the prowl for
you always find the good
new
stuff.
I do. I
Yeah.
follow a lot of Trader Joe's Instagram pages.
Oh, okay. I'm always
the
overwhelmed by
newest.
Trader Joe's because I'm like, there's so much in here, and it's not necessarily organized. It's all kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, you have to
You gotta know where to
hunt.
look.
Yeah,
You have to like. I only go in for that reason. I only go to like 2 Trader Joe's because I know the layout
Yeah,
for them because they're
everything is,
different.
yeah.
So those 2 Trader Joe's I know the layouts for, so I know where to look for like everything.
Yeah.
What do you focus on?
I focus on I follow like a Trader Joe's. It's like Trader Joe's like hot finds or something like that. I don't know. So like the new stuff I always go for. But I get a lot of their vegan stuff.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, their vegan stuff.
Are you vegan?
I am. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was like, what else? I'm like, what else do I look for? I don't know. They have like a beefless bulgogi. That's really good.
Hmm.
That's really good for like it's like Waba Grill. You can make
Yeah.
you can make your own bowls.
Okay.
They're so good. Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know. And their hummus and their snacks. They're well known for their let's be honest, they're well known for their snacks.
You walk into that aisle that's got like the frozen stuff.
Yeah,
you
and then
everything on
stuff-
top. You're like
yeah.
everything in that aisle.
And then like I think their like sauces and spices are so good too.
Yeah.
Like they have all the like the everything bagel
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and there's some other ones that are really bomb.
They have like a red chili paste.
Oh
or
my the crunchy
pepper
chili
paste.
oil.
Maybe
that
that's
it?
it.
Yeah, crunchy chili oil.
They were
Okay.
sold out today. I was so sad.
my
but I
God.
got the crunchy chili hummus. That's
okay.
new. That's so bomb, guys. You gotta get it.
Oh,
It literally
yeah.
just came out, and I bought it today, and it's so good.
Yeah.
It's literally hummus with crunchy chili oil, like mixed in.
Sounds good.
It's
Beautiful.
so good.
Yeah, I think you'd be good at that though.
Yeah.
Or people would want
I am
to see it.
an influencing, I'm a very convincing person.
Yeah.
Influential. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm very influential.
It's the same thing. You're
Does she mean
Yeah.
does she mean manipulative or like,
Oh,
what does that mean?
that too.
Yeah. Okay. You said it earlier. You're really into Halloween.
Oh
and
yeah.
Stuff.
Oh yeah.
Why do you think you're
That's a
into Halloween?
lifelong like obsession.
Yeah, because quick, every year we go to Hollywood Horror Nights together. That started. When did that start for
That
us?
started I think 2015
Okay.
or 2014.
14, I think.
Yeah, maybe 2014. No, yeah, I think you're right. 2014.
14, and then we started going every year.
Yeah.
And I didn't go.
You didn't go last year
because we were in San Diego for seeing Tom Segura.
Yeah.
They went the day we were down there, and then the year before was pandemic. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Were they open for that?
They were.
Okay. Did you go?
I did go.
Oh, how was
Yeah,
it?
it was good.
Okay.
This last year was really good though.
Okay.
They had the weekend maze. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like they were kind of doing a little decline for a while.
Yeah.
And then 2022 they came back real strong. I think, and then I've talked to everyone who's a fan of Halloween. They agree. Last year they came back really poppin'. Every maze. There was no lame maze this year.
Yeah.
Only thing they repeated Killer Clowns, but I do like Killer Clowns.
Killer Clowns in outer space.
It's fun,
Yeah.
but it was literally the same exact maze.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah. Well, we're
I'm a
gonna go
Halloween
this
person.
year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, why are you a Halloween person?
Oh my god, I was just raised on my mom. My mom always made holidays really special.
Mm-hmm.
So Christmas, and I love Christmas too, but Christmas and Halloween, she decorated the whole house, full out. Everything was a big deal, and we would go to little she would have a penny saver. It was back in the day, it would show you little local events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be little carnival stuff, and she would take us every weekend to all this stuff. And my mom is a huge horror fan, which is so funny, and it's actually probably not good that I watched so many horror movies when I was little.
I've talked about. I used to do that too.
Yeah, my mom
I
favorite.
loved The Exorcist when I was 7.
Oh, so
I loved it.
that's the one I did not
Yikes.
watch until I was older.
Oh, okay.
But that's a comfort movie for me
It
now.
is.
It's so good.
Didn't I say it's
I will go to sleep watching that movie.
Yeah, I said it's a cozy movie.
It's something about it that's so I don't know if it's maybe because we're not religious.
Maybe.
Because I feel people that were raised religious are terrified of that movie.
They're scared of that movie.
But that movie, I'll watch it when I go to
She
bed, and
was.
I'm ooh,
it's a cozy movie.
yeah, it is,
Yeah,
and it's
it's dark and
Yeah.
it's soft colors and
it
stuff.
is.
So
I
it's
agree,
really cozy.
and I love this song, Tubular Bells.
Yeah.
I listen to that that's a fall song. I'm driving, and I'm just listening to it with my pumpkin cold brew. Yeah.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah, I am unashamed. I mean, that's another thing about Halloween.
It's the pumpkin stuff.
The pumpkin stuff.
flavored
Yeah.
stuff.
But yeah, my mom made Halloween really special, and she's a horror fan. I
Yeah.
watched all the horror movies growing up. Her favorite author is Stephen King.
Mm-hmm.
So
There
she
you
read
go.
all so we would watch all his miniseries.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever watched them or
I've watched. I think it's Red Rose.
Oh,
Rose?
that's a good one. That's
Okay.
the one we watch, and it's
I've seen
Kingdom
that
Hearts.
one.
That's a really
Obviously,
good.
I've seen it.
The Stand, which is not really
Yeah.
horror, but it's kind of creepy.
I think those are the only miniseries I know of. I remember watching
It's Kingdom Hospital. I don't know if you
Thinner.
ever watched.
I've seen.
Yeah,
I've seen
Thinner.
Christine. Cujo is not Stephen King, is it?
It
I've seen
is.
Cujo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Stephen King stuff.
Yeah. So I was pretty much raised to be this way.
No, I love horror and Halloween. I'm kind of whatever on. I'm not.
Yeah.
But I'm not a festive person.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
But it is. I do appreciate Halloween. Just seeing all
Yeah.
the quote scary stuff
Yeah.
because I do love horror movies. But
So fun.
yeah, it's cool that you're really into it.
Yeah, it's so fun. I love
Yeah.
it.
Maybe
I love being festive.
I remember
That's
one
it.
time-
I do.
I was living when me and Rudy lived together, and I don't know if you were Gamora.
I was Gamora.
This bitch came to
Ooh.
my house, my apartment, and I didn't know that she was coming over. In Gamora,
I was
full
full
green,
green, yeah.
Wow.
full body green paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm walking out of my room with Crown and Coke. I'm like,
Gotta go.
where you guys going?
We went to West Hollywood, yeah.
Yeah, we did
I'm gonna
the
be
parade.
Gamora again this year, I think.
Do it.
Yeah.
In honor of Guardians.
And Guardian, yeah.
She loves
it's the last
Guardians.
one. I love Guardians.
Oh,
It's
I
my
love
favorite
Guardians.
Marvel franchise, and
Same.
this is the last movie.
Yeah.
So I was I'm gonna be Gamora again this year.
Did you love it?
Oh my god, I'm still not over it.
Not over it.
It was.
Yeah.
I think I was talking to one of our friends. I was talking to Rudy about it. It was there was something so cathartic about that movie.
Yeah.
And I think it's getting older.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's growing up. And there's like analogy about hopping from lily pad and lily pad.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, yeah.
like,
When he said that
learning
to...
to, yeah. I think about it all the time. Like, you
Yeah.
gotta learn to swim instead of
Yeah.
just...
And like, what are you avoiding?
Yeah, what are you
Yeah.
avoiding?
Man.
And, like, it was, like, almost him, like, going after... Spoiler alert! Like, I don't know if... everyone's
We
seen,
talked
like,
about it
Spoiled
already.
it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just, like, him, like, going after Gamora.
Mm-hmm.
That itself was a distraction from him
Yeah.
growing up.
Because
I think-
going back to like 500 Days of Summer.
Yes,
Yeah.
he
It's
was
like the
being
same
Tom.
thing.
He was being
He was
Tom.
the Tom and she was
Yeah.
the Summer.
We did say,
Yeah.
we talked about it. I said that was my favorite scene when Gamora chewed him out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she, like, pushed him into
Yeah,
the wall. Because
yeah.
she was right.
Yeah,
You
she
like-
was. You really,
you're
she
like,
was
you
right.
need to move on from this,
Yeah.
basically.
It was-
Because I'm not going to be this
I was
thing.
so surprised that I was okay with it because I really wanted them to be together.
Yeah.
And like the story was so well, like you understood. Like she's
I
not
think
who
that's what's great about it is
Yeah.
that they had such a good
I felt
pairing
complete,
beforehand
yeah.
that once
Yeah.
that was taken away, it's like sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
You know, you lose this thing
Yeah.
because of,
Yeah.
in her case, Thanos with the bitch.
Yeah.
But, and you know, things get taken away from you sometimes, and you need to learn to move on
You need
from
to
them.
learn
Yeah.
to move on instead of clinging.
So that like I told
Yeah.
him,
Yeah, that's
Let
the-
go
that's
of
like,
the
that was my
fact.
favorite part of that movie was the Gamora stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's like the 30s lesson.
Yeah, it was. It
Yeah.
was such a 30s lesson. It was so good. I feel that. I was like, it's something about being in your 30s. Like, that resonated with
I think
me.
because we're at that age now where things are starting to be taken from
Yeah.
us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our looks essentially, our
Yeah.
bodies are getting older. Relationships have changed a lot now. Like
Yeah.
I know I can speak from experience. Like there's friends I'm not really friends with anymore. Not
Yeah.
for anything bad, just necessarily
Growing
your
apart.
lives go different directions. So that's being taken from you. Older family gets taken
Yeah.
from you. You know, so
Yeah, that too, when they all went their separate ways, was
Yeah.
also like a 30s thing. Like, just
yeah, your
and
life goes in different directions.
It is like they were all comfortable with each other, but they still went their separate ways.
Yeah.
To grow
Yeah, you
as
had-
people. You
Yeah, yeah, like
You gotta go your own
Mantis.
way.
Mantis is like, I'm gonna do what I want for once, and I was
Yeah.
like, yes, retweet.
Yeah, she did, and then Drax wanted to come with her, and she's like, no, like I got to do
Yeah.
this by myself,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it was just so profound, and it was just so good. That was like
Yeah.
an amazing movie. I needed every lesson in that movie.
Someone told me they saw it 6 times.
I don't know if I can see
One of my
it like
coworkers.
that. I gotta wait till it comes
And my
on
first
demand.
thought was like, that's a lot of hours in the theater.
Yeah.
I told them like one of the takeaways in that movie because I'm just not a long movie person.
Yeah.
Even if I like it, I'm just like I can be doing
Yeah.
other things.
Yeah.
And that movie was that one and the last one, Wakanda Forever. I was like, this is like 3 hours.
Wakanda
long.
was really long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like this
sad.
went by really fast though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
And the soundtrack.
so good.
I'm
Yeah,
just
it's good
listening to that.
So
right now.
good. I know No Sleep in Brooklyn is probably gonna be in my top 5 most played songs on Spotify.
Yeah.
On my Spotify rap this year.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah, Spotify draft.
Yeah. I was like, I know No Sleep Till Brooklyn
Yeah.
is gonna be on there. It's
My
on
Spotify
repeat.
rap's always a surprise because
Yeah.
I listen to so much shit. Remember we had like competing?
You're the
I was the only
yeah.
one that beat you.
Yeah,
I
you're the
think
only one that beats the minutes
You
for
were
me.
like 97%, like I don't know what it was, and I was like 98 or something.
Yeah.
Like bitch.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
remember that. I'm like
our minutes. I had like,
90,000
a little bit more than you.
minutes.
Yeah.
everyone else was like 5,000.
I know.
Yeah.
Like peasants.
And we were like 7.
Imagine living a life with no music.
Seriously, I'm like, I'm always on my.
It is my
freaking
routine.
Spotify.
As soon as I get home, even if I've got something else, it's like Spotify goes on. Or like even when I go to sleep, like I'll put Spotify on to like go to sleep. to.
Yeah,
It's
for
like,
sure.
I can't like I'll walk out of my bedroom or whatever to go like into the kitchen to get food or make
Yeah.
food. Spotify goes on as soon as I
Spotify
walk
is
out of the
it?
room
Yeah,
on my phone.
I have to
Yeah.
It's
have
like
it.
it can't be. There has to be music
have
playing all the
to.
time.
I have to have music.
Even like meditating music.
Yes,
Yeah.
meditating music too. I have
that.
that, on there.
Yeah,
Those playlists, like meditation, bam.
yeah. They do
Meditation for every.
They do a good job
mood.
of curating playlists that
Yeah.
like kind of go to your.
You guys both have Spotify?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, dude, you can tell like the music lovers have Spotify.
Oh,
like the
right?
real music lovers. And then like the
Yeah.
people that are just like, have Apple
Apple Music.
I'm like, no, I'm like a person that appreciates a good playlist
Yeah.
and like the aesthetic of music has Spotify.
Has Spotify.
And then like the Apple Music people, they're just kind of like, I don't know.
They're just They just.
They're
I know what you
listening
mean. I
like
don't- I
top
don't-
40, like
Yes.
I don't, or like they just listen to, I don't know, like
Because there's
I
so
love-
much shit that's not as much as Spotify fucks over artists. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna whatever, but
Yeah.
like there's so much shit that's on Spotify that's not
No.
on any other streaming platform. Maybe YouTube now, but
yeah.
Yeah.
it's like how do you have Apple? I don't even know how to use Apple
Me-
Music.
yeah.
Every
I-
once in a while I'll pop in there just to see like it doesn't even Like I can't even figure out the
I
layout.
will tell
of
you,
it.
I do have Apple Music. And it's only because Joni Mitchell and Neil Young took their music on
off of
Spotify, and I love them.
Yeah.
And so I literally have it, and I only put on Apple Music to listen to them.
Yeah.
That's the only time.
I'm sure they're on YouTube.
I'm paying. They are, but
Yeah.
the thing, yeah, that's true. I should do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like I love to just listen to her like straight through.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Because I have her record, so I can listen to it at home. It's more like when I'm walking,
Right.
or like driving.
Yeah. Joni Mitchell's nice. It's
Joni
nice,
Mitchell
nice
is
home music.
It is Southern California.
Yeah. Nice
Like,
listen to
Laurel
on a sunny
Canyon.
day.
Oh,
Yeah, sunny day music. It
Yeah.
is just soundtrack of the life.
So-
The
yeah.
Free Spirit soundtrack.
Yeah.
I just read a book about her,
Oh.
and it's funny. Like they actually said she was pretty conceited. I did not expect that. Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know if that's true. I mean, I love my girl, but I was like, that shocked me when they said that she was kind of full of herself.
Oh. She kind of feels like the 70s version of Lana Del Rey almost.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I don't know a lot of Lana Del. I know you like her.
I love that's my favorite.
But the few songs that I have heard of Lana Del Rey, that's not my thing.
yeah. Well,
It's very like feminine energy.
it is very
for
feminine
sure,
energy.
which is fine. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that. But I'm also
very
like
feminine.
I feel that way. Like I think this girl thinks a lot of herself.
Yeah.
Maybe in a healthy way though.
Yeah.
Just
I will say though, Lana, I've heard is a sweetheart.
Okay.
I've heard that she's like, if you ever look, she has so many pictures with her fans because
Yeah.
she will not deny anyone a photo with her ever.
Good for her.
Yeah. So like,
That's the way to be, I think.
it
if you're
is.
very nice.
I've never heard a negative.
You don't want
thing
someone
about
telling
her.
a bad story about you.
No, yeah, she's
Yeah.
she loves her fans and she knows.
You think
Like she got her, like she didn't really get a record deal. She grew from Tumblr and her fans.
Oh
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Tumblr.
She was
Yeah.
a big Tumblr. That's how she got huge. Like she wasn't like a top
Like
40
those
artist ever.
Artists that got big on MySpace. and
Yeah,
stuff.
like she was one of those. So she's very like grateful for all the people.
Yeah. Do you think she puts her shopping cart back instead of just leaving it in the?
I think she
parking
does
lot?
put her
Okay.
super shopping
That's always the
cart
test.
Yeah.
People that put their shopping carts back.
Yeah. I
Like,
think she
rich,
does.
famous
I'm pretty
people.
sure she does.
Okay. Or that
She's
like
in that vibe.
say you're at like a Chipotle, they put their tray like on the trash can instead of just
Oh,
leaving it
yeah,
on the
yeah,
table.
yeah. I feel like she does that.
Okay,
Yeah. I don't, yeah. Like,
She cleans her tray.
She does. Yeah. Yeah. I can't imagine her like,
I always judge those people when I see them.
yeah,
in public.
yeah. It's like, how long does it take for you
The
to
shopping
really
cart
put
thing
away?
too.
Yeah.
It's like it's right there.
Yeah.
It's right there. And then remember when we were at Bevmo? Maybe you weren't there. Someone had left their shopping cart in the space, and then it started
it's the
rolling away.
worst.
Right?
I've
So
seen
it's like
that.
that's why you don't do that. So
Yeah.
they went and grabbed it and just put it back in the same spot. It's like,
Why?
lady, that's why you put it back in the
Yeah.
thing. So
I've seen so many of those rogue like things like just hit cars.
Yeah.
On a windy day.
it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
just-
People
it's just
are so
rude.
lazy. It is rude.
just
I
not-
agree.
it's not nice.
It does say a lot about a person.
It does say a lot about a person to just see how they treat, especially when you treat like wait. We know like how you treat
wait
wait
staff.
staff and just like the way you talk to people.
Yeah.
Where it's like we both have lots of horror stories about dealing with
Yeah.
guests as a loose
Yeah.
term, but it's just like why are you talking to somebody like this?
Yeah.
It's just not.
Yeah, these people are in
okay.
charge of your food and beverages.
Yeah.
They could do anything to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're just people. Like they're
Yeah.
here to give you what you want.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you treat them like shit. You know, like entitled people that do that are always like, you
Why?
suck.
Yeah,
And
they-
why too.
Yeah.
And we've had the experience of dealing with like celebrities and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's like I always clock like most of them are nice,
Yeah.
but I always kind of clock like, okay, I like you now because you
Yeah.
you were nice to me.
Yeah.
And it's funny
Yeah.
because, like, at Warner Brothers, you would see the celebs a lot.
Yeah.
And usually it would be like a D-list level
Yeah.
person who thinks they're the hottest shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
And I'm
Yeah.
I'm like, you dated Dwight
Yeah.
one episode of The Office. No, I
He
don't
used
even
to
know
work
your
on the
name.
Warner Brothers lot,
Oh my God. Yeah.
so he talks about tell her about Anna
Yeah.
Faris.
Yeah.
'Cause
Like,
she likes
who?
Anna.
Oh,
like Anna
yeah.
Faris. So one time,
I love her
Anna Faris,
podcast.
Yeah.
she had a friend who was a tour guide at one point. So she's always like extra friendly.
Yeah.
I was part of the group bringing the audience in for Conan.
Yeah.
And so for like 20 minutes, she hung out with just us.
Oh my God.
and like
nice.
did a
I've heard
bit,
yeah.
Yeah.
filmed it. And then I was on her Instagram.
Ooh,
Oh,
it's like-
that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love her podcast.
I haven't listened to it in years.
No, oh, I haven't either.
I used to listen
actually,
to it all the
the
time.
time. It was
Yeah.
like my studying podcast when I would
Because then
study.
didn't
I
she
would
stop doing it?
She paused for a little bit, I think.
Yeah, and then it came back.
Yeah.
And that one guy's not on it anymore.
Oh, the one friend or whatever?
Sim, I think his name.
Sim?
Yeah, he's great. I liked him.
Yeah,
Where'd he go?
He got married, I remember.
Oh.
But I don't know if
okay.
he... I haven't listened since he left then.
I haven't heard it in years. So I don't know. Like I think
I
once
started
it,
listening again during the pandemic, and then
Okay.
I stopped again.
I think once it went away, I just didn't go back to
But
it.
the earlier episodes were great.
Yeah.
They were so
Yeah.
good.
Back
Like,
when she was still married to Chris Pratt.
Oh my god, he would come in
He would
and
pop
like
in
pop in,
sometimes, yeah.
which is so crazy. And then like she'd be like my lovely, like she would always just like dote
Lovely
on
husband,
him. Yeah, my
yeah.
lovely husband, my sweet husband.
Yeah.
And then like one day like they were divorced. Like
Divorced out of nowhere.
yeah, which is so crazy because
Yeah.
you like yeah
That's how it happens sometimes, I guess.
yeah.
Speaking of unqualified, what are some podcasts that you like listening to?
I listen to a lot of spiritual podcasts. Like
Ooh, like which ones?
I listen to like more like feminine ones, but it's called the Highest Self podcast with Sahara Rose. Is probably like
Okay.
a really big one that I listen to. I listen to 10% Happier
Okay.
with Dan Harris. He's like a
Okay.
news person from ABC or
Yeah.
Okay. The name sounds familiar.
yeah, it's actually really good. He's a great. It's you should listen to it. I think you guys would like it. It combines like science and spirituality.
Okay.
So it's there's a lot of doctors, a lot of like therapists and stuff like that, and he's really big on meditation. He actually did one with like the Dalai Lama, which is kind of cool.
Oh wow.
No, yeah, I
Pre-tongue?
really like.
Pre-tongue thing.
It was pre-tongue, yeah.
Okay.
It was pre-tongue, yeah.
Pre-tongue.
But he's great. That's a good one. 10% Happier. I started listening to Huberman Labs.
Yeah.
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 Dr.
That was a good one
Andrew
too. It's another
Huberman.
one that like combines kind of like spirituality
Yeah, I
and
listen to that
science.
one.
Yeah.
Here and there, I listen to that.
Yeah, here and there. He has some good episodes. I'm trying to think of other ones that I listen to.
Do you still listen to Last Podcast on the
Oh
Left?
my god, yeah.
Speaking of horror.
Yeah, I too listen
Yeah.
to that. I love
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
I've been to like live shows of them.
Yeah.
They've gone me
Didn't
through
we,
like
didn't we see them at Horror Nights once? Or you did?
I
Or
didn't.
Maybe it was just somebody in a
I
shirt.
went to Hollywood Cemetery and saw them live.
Oh, nice.
But
okay.
they like that podcast has gotten me through some like dark, depressing times.
Oh,
like their
nice.
humor and
Yeah.
Yeah.
they talk about everything I like, which aliens, serial killers,
Yeah.
the freaking Bigfoot. Like they
Yeah.
talk about everything.
Friggin'
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, like I think they just released an episode on La Llorona.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm really excited because the earlier episodes like they're starting to run out of material,
Right.
but at the same time they don't.
Yeah.
And then I also listen to their side stories.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking funny. They're just
Yeah.
so fucking funny. Like I'm just in my car like laughing my ass off. Like
Yeah.
Good.
Harry Zabrowski, that's his name.
Mm-hmm.
He's on like Comedy Central too.
Yeah.
But those are that I've listened to pretty much every episode from them.
Yeah.
And they have like 500 episodes.
They do have
Yeah.
a lot. I don't
They
listen to them
do.
regularly, but I see how many that are on there. I'm like, well, if I ever want
It's
to
an
get into it,
acquired
there's
taste.
plenty of episodes.
It's an acquired taste. Some people don't like their humor, and
Yeah.
some people think it's insensitive the way they joke about some stuff. but-
Perfect. I love that. If
No,
you-
yeah. It was so funny because I was
my
watching
favorite
the new
kind.
Scream. Was it Scream 6?
Yeah.
Scream 6, and like the killers in the very beginning, they had a last podcast on the left
They
poster.
did, yeah.
And I was like, are they saying like people that listen to them are like
Serial
sadistic?
killers.
Yeah. Or like they're dark. I was like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But I had like a
That was one of my
Fucking
talking about Scream. One of my first memories of you was bonding over Scream because we both love
oh
Scream.
yeah. I
And
found yeah.
It wasn't you. It was our other friend that had the phone case with Drew Barrymore on it.
Oh,
with,
really?
It's who I don't talk.
Oh
to
yeah. I was like, I don't remember him. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she had that phone case too. I think that's
Yeah.
how we like
Bonded with everybody.
I was like, oh, you know what that is? Like,
Yeah.
I know what the fuck that is.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like horror started getting bigger the last couple of years. I feel
It's
like
crazy.
It's popped off.
just the
I
fact.
used to get made fun of for loving Halloween like
Yeah,
year
yeah.
round.
Now it's like such a like
Now it's just like normal.
people like Jenna Ortega or like
Yeah.
a horror thing. It's like this is because horror. I was listening to
you can yeah.
Pod Meets World, which is the Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
And they had Danielle Harris
Oh
on.
yeah.
And I love Danielle Harris. But
Oh, yeah.
she was talking about like the horror community and like Halloween and stuff. And she put it like really, she explained it really well how the horror community, they're just in it for like the horror. They're in it for the fun. They're in
Yeah.
it for like, even if the movie sucks, they're still going to show up and watch
It
it.
is so
Yeah.
true.
It's like such a
Yeah.
community.
It's a community.
And everybody just loves each other.
It is
and
so
it's
fun.
it's so interesting that people are finding it now because it's just such a comforting place. Even
It
though the
is.
subject
I
material
agree.
could be like people are
the
getting killed.
community is great.
But the community is just so much fun, and like
Yeah.
they just love being a part of it.
It's not.
Yeah.
And that's so funny.
they're always so
Thea.
welcoming,
It's a
too.
rare fan community that isn't
not
overly
toxic
pretentious.
at all.
Yeah,
And it's not
yeah,
toxic.
yeah. And I'm like, yeah, people don't really like be like, oh well, you're like a fake whatever, fake whatever.
Yeah.
But it really did pop off because I remember getting made fun of.
Yeah.
For like a
I
Halloween
never got made fun of for liking horror movies, but it was always just like, well, they don't like it.
Yeah.
And, they don't know what I'm talking about.
But
so.
it was more like, oh my god, you like Halloween? It's May. I'm like, oh
5 more months.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Because I go to like a Halloween convention in July.
Yeah,
and it is like it's in Long Beach and it's huge and it's so fun. It is so much fun.
There's always that countdown.
That to me is the countdown. That is the start of Halloween. It's July.
Like November 1st is like 364 more days. Halloween.
It's so fun. I love Halloween. I'm like, I love communities like that.
Just
like
fun.
they're fun.
I don't really go to Halloween conventions. Maybe I'll try going to some this year because the fans are really cool.
I want to do more of that. Just like doing stuff just because it's fun and you don't really care what people think anymore.
Yeah, that's the 30s.
Yeah. I went to my first Renaissance fair.
Oh, dude, I'm so jealous because I wanted to go this year and I couldn't find time to go. And then you guys were went on a day that I was gonna just go by myself and I didn't go.
Said. I posted. I said I was like, anybody want to go to the Renaissance fair?
I'll follow you that closely. And then I was gonna go this past Sunday because it was the last day.
That's when we went. The last day.
Okay, so then the week before I was gonna go. And then I ended up not going. Then another one of my friends was there, and I was like, "Oh my god! Like, fuck, I could have gone." And then I was gonna go with the day you guys went, and then I ended up not going. I picked up a fucking shift instead.
No.
And then I saw like they were at the Renaissance Fair. God damn it,
dude.
So next year I want to go.
I'm about to buy a season pass.
Oh, do they have those?
They do. But no,
Really?
I'm just joking. I'm not spending $250 on a season pass, but I'll probably go a couple of times.
It looks like a lot of fun.
It was.
Season
I told
pass.
Rudy, our friend, I was like, "This is the closest you'll ever get to world peace." Like,
I don't Renaissance fair.
yeah, like it's just like everyone's there to have fun. Everyone's in a good vibe.
Yeah.
No one's grumpy. Like everyone's. I literally left a bag of stuff that I bought.
Yeah.
And it was still. And I came back like 15 minutes later. It was still there. Like, and I was like, thank God. No one stole anything. And people are just there having a good time and vibing, and nobody's like thinking you're like dumb, a dork or anything. Yeah. And everyone's dressed up. And
isn't it kind of sad that you have to suspend reality to find that?
No, it's so true. I think that we
have to go to this thing.
Escapism. That's literally why I was like, I want to like just have like a little escapism day, and that's what it was. Yeah. It was so fun.
It looked like you guys had fun. So
it was
next year.
I'm ready to invest in like some medieval clothes.
I was looking. I went on Amazon, but looking at like
there's so
typed in
much
Renaissance fair clothes, and I
everything
was like,
popped up.
Oh my god!
Literally, I'm like, I mean, Lauren bought like $150 like corset there, so she's like investing money. I was like, I need to start investing money too because we're like gonna go multiple times. I want to buy like an elven cloak.
They do a pub crawl there too.
What?
It was sold out every day that I looked, but you buy pub crawl pass. I'm not sure how it works.
Good to know.
That'd be so cool.
Because there's different places to eat and drink there, right?
Oh yeah.
I think it's almost like the festival thing.
Oh yeah.
Disneyland. You get the tickets. I think
probably.
It's kind of like that.
I don't know. I did not expect it to be as big as it was.
Yeah, it's huge.
I just thought it was gonna be like a couple of tens.
Yeah. No.
That thing is huge. It really is like you're stepped into like a time, and it's kind of cool because there's like people dressed as like Doctor Who. Which is goes in with the theme.
Yeah.
And like I'm like, this is so good.
Yes,
and like he jumps in time, so it like fits into it. And I'm like, oh my god, these people are so clever.
I saw online there was like Jokers and stuff.
Oh yeah, I've seen like Jokers and I've seen like Deadpool's online.
I saw Kylo Ren.
There was like a Lord Farquaad.
Nice.
But it's like him. Yeah, the giant like theme park head.
Yeah.
And he was like, I took a picture of it. It was pretty awesome.
So if we get a season pass,
yeah.
How many days does that even?
I think you can. It's unlimited. You can go as many times as you want.
It's open for a month, right?
It's open. I think
2 months, maybe.
It's like a month and a half. I think.
So you can go any day. I think
it's like all of April and then like the first 3 weeks of May.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's only Saturdays and Sundays, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I wish there was like a Friday or something.
Yeah, for those of us who work on weekends.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's like.
Yeah. Well, we kind of we didn't get to any topics, which was fine.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Great.
Conversation was good.
Yeah, it was great. Is there? Fuck, what was I gonna say? It doesn't matter. So thanks for being here, Jasmine.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
This was fun. Should we just do plugs? Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know. Anything else?
I don't know.
I think that's it.
Barbie movie?
What movie?
Barbie movie.
The Barbie movie?
Barbie movie?
Okay, Barbie movie.
Everyone go watch the Barbie movie.
Yeah, go watch Barbie.
Let's see.
When does it come out? Next week?
July.
Is
July?
it?
July?
Next week.
Yeah, I was like gonna say.
I thought it said
something
June.
fun.
Maybe. Sorry, J&J.
Ew,
It's a
I'm like-
mistake. It seems like it's, I don't know, I feel like
Let's
it's
see.
been stewing for a while.
Yeah, for sure. I was like, I have no idea.
You'll have to come back
July
after that movie.
21st.
July
I
21st.
will.
And then
I'll
we can
come
talk
back
about
and we'll
Barbie.
review
Were you
it.
into
It better be
Barbies as a
good.
kid?
I was.
Okay.
I was really into Barbies.
You'll have a unique perspective.
Yeah. I was really, really into Barbies.
Yeah.
I do. I have a unique perspective on Barbies.
Okay, so then we'll watch.
I
watch
did not
Barbie.
have a Ken doll.
That tracks actually.
Yeah,
That's all I know about you.
Yeah.
Men.
She was a
gross.
single, independent woman.
Yeah.
My Barbie was a single, independent woman.
Okay. And we'll close on that.
Yeah. We can psychoanalyze that.
Okay. I do have to shout something out before we go. I think we can just cut this to Blue on its own. My friend's making a movie. She's starting a Kickstarter for the film Akira, the anime Akira. It's like a.
We didn't even talk about anime.
Maybe you can come back again when we
Okay,
talk about
okay.
that. Oh yeah, because we have an anime thing too.
Yeah.
Anyway, my friend Danica is making a film about Akira. It's a deep dive into all kinds of shit, how it's changed the landscape of animation, all the themes, and all the things that a deep dive would do. So, I'm probably gonna post it on our channel too. She has a Kickstarter going on, but I'll be posting it on my own personal socials. If you see it, please share it.
Yeah.
You don't have to give money to it, but just share it. Because she's really good at what she does, and I want this to succeed. So
Nice.
that's that.
Woo.
Yeah.
Cool.
So again, thanks for being here, Jasmine.
You're
Thank
very
you.
welcome. Thank you guys for having
Thank
me.
you,
My
Caesar.
first podcast.
Your first podcast. I
First
wrote down
podcast.
too.
Yeah.
Like this is your first podcast.
Yeah.
Did you have fun? Will
I
you come
did have
back?
a lot of fun. It went by really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I'm
quick.
like sad it's
Yeah,
over.
I know. I didn't get to any of the things.
I
that are
know.
Yeah, it's
I have a lot of topics
I
to talk
know.
about.
because you're a talker. Like,
Yeah.
So am
Yeah,
I.
I'm a
So it's like once you get behind the mic, like this feels.
I could
good.
talk about anything. What did I say in the beginning? I'll talk about anything.
Yeah.
I have opinion on everything.
Yeah, but we do have to stop eventually. So, Caesar, go ahead and do your things.
You can hit me up at Rodriguez Podcast if you want me to produce a podcast for you. And then the other show that I do with my wife, Carla and Caesar's Modern Life on YouTube. And that's it.
That's it. Jasmine, where can they find you, follow you, promote whatever you want to promote, plug?
You can find me at 500 Days of Jasmine on Instagram.
Instagram. That's right. And you can find her at Pure Bar.
Oh, Pure Bar.
Bar.
Pure Bar in
East.
Eastvale.
Yeah. You don't want to dox anybody, but it's
I
in
don't know,
Eastvale.
yeah, but nobody, please come stalk me.
Yeah. But yes, Clint, go ahead.
You can stock if you pay.
Bring flowers.
Bring flowers. Bring flowers.
Or just sign up for the
chocolates.
class.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
$20.
Yeah.
At the _Clint show, I'll be posting when I go do open mics.
Yeah, that's right. Open
Let's
mic.
do it.
Nice.
Getting after it.
Yeah. Uncle 2_Marcus on everything. The 30s podcast on YouTube, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Oh, I said that every
All the platforms.
All the things. All the things. But yeah, again, thanks for being here, you guys.
Thanks.
Thank you. We'll see you.
It was a
next
pleasure.
time. Yes.
Woo!